Hi, and welcome back to the Thing About Parenting. Please remember that the information I share here is not meant to substitute or replace that of licensed professionals. If you, your child, or your family need help beyond the scope of what I share here, please seek professional help. So, my last Facebook post, I shared a comment that if you do not answer your child's questions, they will seek answers elsewhere. And the picture had a young boy in the dark looking at his cell phone. And I wanted to kind of expand a little bit more on that statement here. I remember when each of my children were in that why phase, and what a challenge fielding all of those questions was. Sometimes my first answer was sufficient, many times it was not, or it stemmed and branched into a whole new series of questions. Children, especially young children, are often very curious about the world around them. Some will explore with all of their senses, some quietly observe by listening and hearing, some have questions, lots of them, and many will do some or all of these things. While our children will learn more about the world as they get older, there will always be more questions, some that we will be able to answer, some that we may not be able to, some with answers that our children will be satisfied, some that'll have them asking more, and some that'll catch us off guard, some that'll surprise us, and some that will make our hearts skip a beat or stop altogether. Some of the questions our children will ask will be easy for us to answer. Some will be a little harder. Some might be a little bit more complicated and require a little bit more time. And some may be ones that we learn the answer for over time together. The one true constant I would offer is that we need to make it a safe space for our children to come to us when they have questions. So what does that look like? Acknowledging, validating, and normalizing their curiosity, looking at them, engaging with them, remaining calm, non-judgmental, free of big emotions, and holding your opinions to yourself unless asked. And if you are asked, sharing those opinions with neutrality. What does it sound like? Calm voices, curiosity, talking with them and not at them, listening fully, asking clarifying questions, letting them ask the questions without voicing judgment, shame, anger, sadness, boredom, annoyance, or voicing your opinion. How does it feel? Many times our children may be uncomfortable or unsure when approaching us with their questions. And while their questions may cause us to feel uncomfortable or unsure, we need to help our children feel safe. While our heart may be racing or our head is spinning, we need to check in with ourselves and remain calm. Many of my clients will ask me, when is it a good time to talk to my child about insert the subject? Could be anything, right? My answer is always when they ask. And of course, there's age-appropriate answers, and we can go into that a little bit more in another podcast or another share of video if you'd like. But this is also where asking clarifying questions can be both important and helpful. Sometimes our children's questions are just theoretical. Sometimes they're inquisitive. Some may be personal and others relational. Sometimes our children want more detailed answers. Sometimes they just need a quick answer, or they may just be seeking some validation, assurance, or understanding. When you don't know the answer, and even when we do, offer to research it with them. This way, you're learning together, you're connecting, and it can help teach them how to safely navigate online resources. The important thing is to meaningfully and thoughtfully engage with your child on every question. And I appreciate that sounds like a lot, especially when our children are peppering us with multiple questions every day. And I'm not saying we need to answer every question. Sometimes it's simply impossible to answer them in the moment because at that time, we're in the middle of something else that requires our attention. We can, however, acknowledge our child and let them know that their question is important and that we will answer them as soon as possible. Make sure you check back with your child and ask them about the question later. When we genuinely engage with our children on all of their questions, we not only communicate to our children that their questions, and their concerns are important, but that when we fully and thoughtfully engage with the questions and concerns that may seem simple, our children learn that they can come to us with the questions and concerns that are big. If you have any questions on this topic, or if there's a topic or concern you would like me to cover, please leave a comment in the section below. Until next time, Remember, parenting is not a cookie cutter process. Meet your child where they are and grow from there. Until next time, bye.